Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Let's see what's happening today. Let's see what's happening today. Okay. Enough distractions. What's happening? Just once. What's happening? What do we need to know? Oh my god. I'm not gonna do that one. I'm taking cheer. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's my own doing. So, okay. Yeah, the lovers and the Eight of Swords. You know what I'm getting? Because I was like, I felt this very like, I don't want to call it self-conscious, but a very vulnerable energy, right? You can even like feel it still, like hear it in my voice, a bit shaky. It felt very vulnerable, okay? And I'm wondering, yeah, if the vulnerability, I'm wondering if the reaction to the vulnerability is founded. Listen, I feel like you're in an energetically very vulnerable space, and I feel like this vulnerability might actually make you feel sometimes like, I don't know, like maybe you're not like good enough or something, okay? But I feel like this is all in your head because it's interesting because the insecurities that you have about yourself and the things that you don't like about yourself or that you feel that make you feel weak about yourself or something like that, those are the things that are actually very much appreciated by somebody or something, okay? This might even be you. This might even be you learning to really appreciate and love your most like vile thoughts, darkest secrets, blah blah blah. But I feel like since the lover is here, and since we've passed this whole thing of like projecting our like going like being in a healing trap, I feel like this is somebody looking at you. This is somebody thinking maybe about you, okay? I feel like this is a direct reflection of you actually experiencing this like self-love and self-acceptance for yourself. I keep even wanting like I but you know like but that's because you're uncomfortable with the vulnerability, okay? But again, like I feel like this is part of this blessing. It's kind of like being shown that being shown that the things that made you unlovable, the things you thought that made you unlovable, were the exact things that actually, I don't know, it didn't just build character, but like drew somebody towards you. Okay. Yeah, let's get the rest of the cards. So yes, the Empress, exactly. You know, this is like you're not fat, you're voluptuous. Like your farts don't stink, it smells like a farm, you know? That kind of energy. It's kind of this vibe. It's kind of this vibe of feeling very like birth, you know, is a very vulnerable moment. And I feel like that's what you're birthing. It is this it is this love, this acceptance, this vulnerable love. Being able to even be in an Eight of Swords and still be loved, you know, being able to be icky or gross and still be loved, etc., etc., okay? Like, why is it the far? Because like it's a like I'm getting some kind of gross energy, but it's this again, like if you like really like process the energy, it's fertility, like death isn't death, it's actually fertility, some shit like that, shit makes mushrooms grow and the plants grow, blah, 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 something like that. It's actually very just fertile, okay? So something interesting. So again, this is like your insecurities, your fears, your doubts are about to be the things that are gonna be fertilizing your blessings, but also like be the blessings, okay? Let's get the last two cards. Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles. I also feel like, Queen of Pentacles, like there's the Emperor. Sometimes you might not perceive yourself correctly, or you might lose vision of yourself, or like a vibe of yourself, or a feeling of yourself. That kind of like the world, that kind of detaches you from not just knowing your worth and your power, but actually embodying it and experiencing it, etc., etc., okay? But so listen, Emperor and Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles is here. You are definitely about to experience some kind of... I even want to call it like a blessing in disguise, maybe, but it's not a blessing in disguise. It's more this energy of... It's kind of like, so this is going to be a very small example of what's about to manifest. Okay, I think this has something to do with yesterday. Obviously, it has something to do with yesterday's reading as well. But it's kind of giving that, like, say for instance, you go out of your house this day and you feel like I don't know, you don't have friends. You feel like your hair doesn't look good or something like that. Then you go out about your day and then you meet somebody and then you just like instantly click with them, and then they're like, do you want to be friends? Or somebody just like walks past you and they like compliment your hair, like, wow, I can never get my hair that way, or something like that. Okay, it's like it's about being proven wrong. It's about your worst insecurities or your worst nightmares, I guess, even being proven wrong by something being given to you, by some kind of love, okay, by some kind of beautiful experience that you're manifesting or that you've manifested. So the negatives are charging the positives, the negatives are becoming the positives, and the negatives were always positives, right? At least to this person, or this situation, or this whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So the Eight of Swords is literally any kind of problem that you might have with any kind of love situation is literally some kind of weird mind game that you're playing with yourself, okay? It's some kind of weird, or be this self-love, be this love with a person, be this friendship, family, a situation, even, it really doesn't matter. Take it as it resonates, right? But it really is just about how you are approaching the situation, or how you are perceiving the situation or something. In regards to when it comes to your negatives, when it comes to your insecurities, when it comes to your fears, okay? Like, obviously, trust the energy that you are receiving, but don't trust your own doubt. Does that make sense? Yes. So this is beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. That was your reading. Thank you for liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading and session. Everything is in the description box down below. I will see you again for another reading tomorrow. Bye.